Hi, my name is Tavares Weems. I'm reading for the role of Josh. Here's my audition, and thank you guys. Well, they grow into old age, but once they're at the peak of their life and unable to survive any longer, they reverse the aging process, going backwards in age until they become larvae again. Then the process continues forever. As long as outside forces don't kill them, aging never will. Yeah.
Well, as someone who studies immortality, ignoring death, what is your concept of mortality?
Well, let's face it, we're all mortal. The idea of death is certainly a concern of mine, and I like to figure this all out before I die. All we can do is the best we can with the time we have in this world, and if we can make a bigger impact, all the better.
Well, can the jellyfish immortality method be used on humans?
Well, that's what my research is all about. Not that we're trying to go back to being infants, but can you imagine bouncing between 20 and 30 for all eternity?
Yeah.
Crazy, right?
Well, have you found much success?
Well, we're far from real world application, but we're making progress.
What are the life cycles of an immortal jellyfish?
Well, it begins as an egg and then it grows into a larva known as a planula. Um, then it swims down to the seabed and it plants itself to become a polyp. When the conditions are right, it reproduces asexually to create a small colony. Then the polyp starts to develop muscles and nerves and then detaches itself from the colony to become a free swimming ephra. The ephra grows into a medusa, which is a fully grown jellyfish, which can also reproduce with other jellyfish, dying shortly thereafter. But if something happens, such as injury or starvation, then the turritopsis dohrnii drops to the ocean floor and becomes a small, it creates a small tissue and becomes a polyp again. But this cycle then continues until the original colony is destroyed.